What is going on, everybody? Oh, don't you feel the love in the air? I didn't feel much of the love yesterday morning when the AEW women's locker room was attacking my boy JD and Jesse. I'm not with that. But we're definitely going to get right into that a little bit later, ladies and gentlemen. As of right now, welcome to BOW Wrestling. I am your host. It is your boy Big O, and we do have a very great show lined up for you guys today. 3 matches, and you best believe that they're all are going to be bangers. We do have a women's non-title match scheduled, which will be the match that's going to kick off the show. We do have Natsuko Toro, the BOW Women's Champion, will take on former WWE Raw and former WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. We all used to know her as The Man. She is Becky Lynch. Also, on today's episode, we will see Sheamus, the new BOW World Heavyweight Champion, after he defeated Cody Rhodes at Rebellion. You better believe that he is definitely going to have a statement to prove. But I believe that his challenger will want to prove a statement himself. He will go against the IRL WWE Intercontinental Champion, Gunther. That is going to be a banger and practically one of my top matches of the year, if you want to ask me. And last but not least, we have the High Speed Championship on the line. Finn Balor will be defending his High Speed title against the tough opponent known as Red Dragon. It is going to be fun. It is going to be awesome. My boy Rick Sanchez is in the building. The OTS bloodline is definitely making their appearance here today, ladies and gentlemen. We have all that plus, we are going to get into the bullshit that went down with my boy JD and the women of AEW. And what are my thoughts and my opinions about it? We'll find out later on as the show go on. But just stick around, guys. Grab your beverages, grab your smokables, your edibles. We're going to get into this in just a couple of minutes. I am currently still fixing the live stream up, but don't go nowhere. BOW will be right back. right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right, Rick. That's cool, man. Man, just be careful like that. Be careful like that. Hey, I gotta correct myself. So technically, I know I said Natsuko Tora was the BOW Women's Champion. Actually, it's Athena. It's Athena. I wrote it down and everything, but thought I could just remember it straight off of memory. But it's actually Athena who's the BOW Women's Champion, as you see right here. But we're still going to have Natsuko Tora. She's still going to go one-on-one with Becky Lynch. And in hopes of her to get back to prominence and regaining her title against Athena. Possibly later on if she can build up a win streak. So that's what we're going to do. All right, let me get these matches set up. All right. Oh, shit. All right. Again, everybody, thank you guys for joining me on this wonderful, beautiful Monday before Monday Night Raw. Just want to make sure that I got this in before Raw does come on tonight. All right, so we're gonna get started here. Ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And again, like I said, I will speak on the matter with the AEW Women's Locker Room and my boy JD. JD, you're my brother. I got your back. Always the OTS family. Always got your back. You too, Jesse. I hope you guys hear this and understand that we are the loyal ones. We are definitely the loyal ones. And for the stuff that went down yesterday, it's definitely not right. So, we're going to go ahead and get this match started, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, as well as, talk about the match itself. So, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is BLW Wrestling. We're going to kick it off with our first match. Natsuko Tora, the former BLW Women's Champion, is going to go one-on-one with the legend herself, Becky Lynch. Rick Knox, referee. Let's get it going. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BOW. I am your boy, your host, Big O, and we have an excellent show for you today. As you see right now, Natsuko Tora is making her way to the ring, the former BLW Women's Champion, after she lost her title to Athena a few weeks ago at the pay-per-view. But she has one tough challenge ahead as she faces former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion, the man known as Becky Lynch. This is going to be a banger. Rick Knox is the referee in this match right here. And we are definitely ready to get this match started. And here we go with this match right here. Both women are very talented. Former BLW Women's Champion Natsuko Tora just lost that match just lost her title a few weeks ago against Athena, who brought the bigger fight. As we see, both ladies are definitely feeling each other out. Nice move by Tora. And a test of strength, and Natsuko Tora is definitely outpowering Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch. Oh, nice counter by Tora. She misses a kick right there. Big shot by Becky Lynch. And a shot to the midsection and a backhand by Natsuko Tora. Definitely is proving that she wants her title back. Nice knee to the face by Becky Lynch. These women right here have a lot of dedication and just a lot of pride in what they do here at BOW Wrestling, and I appreciate that. And these women, oh, nice kick to the face by Natsuko Tora. And these ladies right here definitely know how to respect each other and respect the fans, whether if it's good or bad. These ladies definitely know how to bring the energy when it comes to BOW Wrestling. And speaking of women's division, ladies and gentlemen, I wanna talk a little bit about what I've been looking at on social media and on Twitter that is involved with my boy JD and the women of AEW. So my thoughts on it is that everybody's too soft these days. Everybody's way too soft these days. People can't even, beautiful over the head belly by Becky Lynch, by the way, and right into a knee bar submission right there. But everybody's too soft these days. Okay? People can't take criticism anymore these days. People don't have thick skin. And it's not, as you see, a single leg Boston Crab by Natsuko. Both of them have the same idea, but both of them just totally missed. Nice high knee by Becky Lynch, beautifully done. What went down with Jade Cargill and JD yesterday was uncalled for. Totally uncalled for.
5 minutes gone.
I do feel like I mentioned, women are these women, and because look, you have a particular standard that you gotta uphold yourself to. Nice back exploder by Becky Lynch. You have to hold yourself accountable for certain things. I understand that, but to go off on something as simple as a statement that wasn't even harmful is just, please no, not again. And for somebody like Jade Cargill to go on and do that, to start something so minuscule as what JD said, is absolutely ridiculous. What JD said about that match, as we see a 2 count right there, what JD said, he said, please no. And the manhandle slam done by Becky Lynch, oh my goodness, out of nowhere, there's the pin, 1, 2, and a near fall. Both of these ladies right here are definitely putting on quite a show for our first match. Nice rolling senton by Natsuko Tora, and Becky Lynch is definitely down. And I believe Natsuko Tora is going to try to finish this match. Irish whip by Becky Lynch into an overhead belly-to-belly suplex, beautifully done. And oh my God, what a combination that is! And broken up. But I think the women in AEW need to understand that these are just opinions. We're only speaking about the character you play on television. We're not speaking about who you truly are in real life. And I'm sure the majority of these women wrestlers, the majority of the men's wrestlers in AEW and WWE, in Impact, New Japan, I'm pretty sure these ladies are very respected. They are very wonderful women. I'm sure they are as sweet as apple pie. But the character is what people are talking about. We're not talking about how you are outside of the business. We're talking about just the business side of you. And if you take offense into criticism, then you do not need to be in that position that you are in. I'm sorry, but I feel like I have to say that. Well, Jade Cargill, Britt Baker, Rebel, Nyla Rose, Tay Conti, What all of you guys did, you guys basically need to shut the hell up. Because if you can't take criticism, if your own peers in your own company criticize you, are you going to come at them with the same energy that you would a podcaster who was using his amendment to speak freely? So what does that say about you? You can only handle criticism, as we see a pin here, quick kick out. If you can handle criticism from your own peers, if Jade Cargill or even Marina Shafir, who is terribly awful in the ring, but I'm sure she is a lovely, sweet woman in real life. But if you can take criticism from your peers and you learn from that, why can't you do it from everyday people? Is it because you have a higher stature? Is it because that you have a check mark by your name? Is that what it is? Because if so, then you need to get off your high horse and come back to reality and understand that we have opinion. We value our opinion. Just because you are a celebrity, quote unquote, that you feel like that if we say something that is going to downgrade how we feel about you? Get off your fucking high horse and understand that what we want is just better wrestling. And we're only talking about the character and not you as a person. So for all these people that brought all this heat on JD, you guys can literally pour gasoline on yourself and take an elevator straight to hell. Okay? And that's all I got to say about that. Because JD did not deserve none of that. He didn't say nothing negative. He didn't say nothing derogatory or anything. He just said, please no, not again. Because in reality, just like JD said, what did Marina Shafir do on television to earn herself, to warrant herself a TBS championship match? What did she do? And why did Jade Cargill get so offensive about all of this? Marina Shafir is green as grass. Green as grass. She's been on Dark. She's been on AEW Elevation, if that is even still a show. Okay? She has not been. When the last time she's been on Dynamite? I would like for anybody to tell me when the last time Marina Shafir has been on Dynamite. And I'll wait. I will wait. I don't think nobody can actually tell me. And when is the last time she done anything meaningful? Anyways, we'll continue with that a little bit later. Congratulations to Natsuko Toro. Nice finish. Great match by these two women to start up the stream. That frog splash with the pin was absolutely beautiful. Natsuko Toro regains a little bit of momentum as she looks toward Athena for a rematch for the BOW Women's Championship. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. But I would like for somebody to explain that to me. How is it that, oh, I'm your coworker, so if you say, girl, or hey, bro, your match was a little slow, it was a little tacky, I think this needs to be done, are you going to get mad at them with the same energy as you came at JD with, JD and Jesse, huh? It's fucking ridiculous. Too soft. I get criticized at work all the time, and what do? I correct myself and get better. And I'm going to say it just like this. JD is 1,000% correct on everything that he said. On everything that he said. He is 1,000% correct. And I'll be damned. If any of these other so-called women's wrestlers or whatever go after JD with the same rhetoric he did tonight on the Raw preview or the Raw post show. I am the OTS bouncer. You come in there talking that bullshit in JD's chat, I will block and bitch your ass. Sorry, I did not mean to get upset about that, but that pissed me off yesterday. And I was in Texas. Enjoying family time, and I couldn't comment on it. You know, I tried to say my little piece in the chat last night on the OT and the OTS venue, but I couldn't really comment the way that I wanted to, so I wanted to wait until I did my show today. That was some absolutely bullshit that JD went through yesterday. I don't want to see him go through that again, and I fucking mean that. When you sit here and you talk about JD and how hard he's worked and the years that it took him to get to where he is, that's what I'm trying to get to right now with my wrestling show and the stuff that I'm doing on YouTube. And I'd be damned if my mentor for this YouTube stuff is going to get bashed for expressing his opinion. Freedom of speech, people. And if you do that, you better believe that you better bash all of us in the OTS bloodline. You better. Because we're going to come after you we're going to come after you by defending our boy and what he does and what we love, which is professional wrestling. So how dare the women of AEW? How dare you guys come at somebody for their own opinion? But when you express your opinion on crap on social media, do we come out and bash you for it? Absolutely not. But that's all I got to say about that. Excellent women's match to start the stream between Natsuko Toro and Becky Lynch. Beautifully done. Natsuko Toro, she does win this opening match. And like I said, she is looking forward towards a rematch towards Athena. Speaking of Athena, will Natsuko Toro be her opponent at my next pay-per-view called Brawl Out? Ha ha ha, look what I did there. You want to get mad about that, AEW? Anyways, for all you salty slimers out there. Anyways, I'm trying not to get upset any damn more. Anyways, my boy DH is in the building. My personal promoter. What's going on, bro, man? I hope you're having a very oozy day. I hope everybody is having an oozy day. Because I'm definitely having an oozy day. How about my boy right here, Jay Uso? You think he's having a very oozy day? All right, man. We're going to go into this next match. And don't go away, because I'm going to comment on some of the stuff that they said to JD, too. I am going to comment on some of the bullshit that they said to JD, too. Especially Tay Conti. You wait until I get ready to unload on her. Verbally, not, physically, okay? So, we got a lot to talk about right before we get to Monday Night Raw. 7.69 Oos level. I'm at a 10 right now. No. If I'm feeling Oozy, then I'm feeling good. I am feeling good. So I guess you could say my Oozy level is at a solid 8. But I got about that 2 points of anger that I'm gonna get out in this stream. So I'll be back at a 10 before the stream is over. I guarantee you that. Did I go all the way down to the bottom? Okay. Let me go find there it is. Let me change. There we go. We'll do the Sheamus in the green. So before I get into this next match, I want to talk about Tay Mello. Tay Conti, Tay Mello, Guevara, whatever the fuck you want to call her. Matter of fact, for Rebel, for Tay Conti, for Nyla Rose, who else was it? Who else was in there? Who else was in that? Britt Baker. Woo! I'm gonna save a good 5 minutes for Britt Baker. She is definitely Tay problem. Let me say something to you, honey. The only thing you have right now is how you are looking right now on TV, and the shit that you and Sammy Guevara, and I love Sammy Guevara. I've been a fan of Sammy Guevara since forever, bro. But for you to even put your nose into other people's business is out of line for you. It had nothing to do with you. Why did you comment? You call yourself being a defender for the women's locker room? Why don't you try keeping Sammy out of fucking trouble and keep Sammy from running his fucking mouth? How about doing that? Keep Sammy up under control. You're his wife now. You can do that. Worry about what's going on with you and yours, and don't worry about what's going on with my family over here. You want to sit there, you want to talk about, oh, it's so sad and it's so funny. In my opinion, you're still green as grass. I think that's funny within itself. You was in NXT and you left. Why? Because basically of the same shit that you're going through right now, the only difference is you got Sammy Guevara on your side. Okay? And before we get into this banger of a match between Sheamus and Gunther, which is, like I mentioned, probably one of my top matches of 2022 in all of wrestling. With the exception of the Briscoes and FTR in both of their classic tag team championship matches that they had, Gunther and Sheamus is right up there as match of the year. What they did at Clash of the Castle was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely, DH. She should have been like, yeah, just let that shit pass her by. Absolutely. That's exactly what Tay Mello, Tay Conti, Tay whatever. That's what Tay problem. That's exactly what she should have done. Britt Baker, or I like to call her Charlotte Baker. I have a huge problem with you, Britt Baker, and your fiance, your boyfriend, is literally my favorite wrestler in the fucking world. I love Adam Cole. And one thing that I love about Adam Cole is that he minds his own business. He minds his own business. All right, DH, I'm going to holler at you, bro. Appreciate you for stopping by and dropping that like. Thank you, man. Oh, Bloodline. OTS Bloodline. Britt Baker. It had not. Look, all of this is because the women's locker room is coming out defending who? Who are they defending? Jade Cargill or Marina Shafir? I want to know who they're defending, because if they're defending Marina Shafir, I didn't hear none of these ladies mention Marina Shafir in their comments. I didn't hear none of these ladies. Oh, what? Because Jade Cargill is the actual name in AEW now. So now, oh, one of our stars is getting attacked. Women, come together. Let's do this. Is that what that is? Is that what that is? Britt Baker, listen. The reason why we speak about you is because they treat you like you're Charlotte Flair in AEW. Understand that. You can take that as a compliment or take it however you want to take it. They treat you like you're Charlotte fucking Flair, as if Tony Khan was Vince McMahon and you are Charlotte Flair, because everybody knows that Charlotte was one of Vince's favorites, right? That's why she had all these fucking opportunities and title runs in WWE. You're Charlotte Flair, Britt Baker. That's the only thing. You get all these opportunities after opportunities after opportunities after opportunities. You don't put nobody over. Yeah, you have some pretty good matches like you did with Thunder Rosa, who is by far one of the best, most talented wrestlers that I've ever seen. And personally, one that I've ever met. I met her a couple of months ago at Remington Park. Lovely, beautiful, awesome lady. And that's why I'm subscribed to her channel. So who are you to go around and sit around and bash JD for something that had nothing to do with you? So I need answers. I need solid answers. Why did y'all go after JD and Jesse for absolutely what seems to be nothing? Anyways, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and get into our next match. As I mentioned, this is going to be definitely a banger. It is Sheamus, the new BOW World Heavyweight Champion. He is in a non-title match against this man right here, the IRL WWE Intercontinental Champion, Gunther. All right, and let's get Jessica Carr. She is going to officiate this match. And, hey, let's start this match. That match, Sheamus, Gunther, non-title match, of course, right now. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is a short stream, which means that this is our co-main event of the evening. As you take a look, he is the BOW World Champion, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Hey, Rage! My manager is in the building. What's going on, Rage? I don't know if you... listen, Rage, I've been going off on this AEW women's locker room mess, and I would really love to have your opinion on it. I want to know, Rage, what is your opinion of people like Tay Mello or Tay Conti, Tay Problem, Tay whatever? What is your opinion on her, Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, and Rebel? What is your opinion on them two getting involved with what went down between Jade Cargill and JD yesterday? I need to know, what is your opinion about that? And I'm going to talk a little bit more about it. I'm not done. I still got to get on Nyla Rose's ass. And, I kind of want to get on Britt Baker a little bit more. Excuse me, Charlotte Baker. I want to get on her a little bit more. I really do. Because I'm so disappointed in her. I'm disappointed in her. I'm disappointed in Nyla Rose for even putting her nose in the business that had nothing to do with her. And that's pretty much for all of them. Anyways, Gunther and Sheamus, they put up a great match at Clash of the Castle. And I know they're going to put up a banger here at BOW Wrestling. And look at them. Look at them. Look at them. They're going at it. Gunther with the Irish whip. Sheamus blocks the chop. Big elbow to the back by Gunther. Gunther, big body slam right there. Drag Sheamus a little bit from the ropes. And a shot to the spine by Gunther. The IRL Intercontinental Champion is building some momentum, but a gut buster by the BOW World Heavyweight Champion. But Rage, I hope you are feeling oh so oozy today. And for everybody else that's in the chat, I hope you guys are feeling very oozy today. I don't think you want to get into a knife-edge chopping contest with Gunther. He'll chop your chest in the hamburger. Now, while we're at a standstill, and this is going to be a great match right here, but while we're at a standstill, I want to talk about Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose, I respect you. I respect that you are definitely the first trans woman in wrestling. You are the first trans woman to become AEW Women's Champion. That's so awesome. Congratulations on all your success. But Nyla, please do not stick your nose in this right here. It's all gonna blow over. If not by now, definitely later it's gonna blow over. So for you to stick your nose into that situation right there, if you call yourself defending the AEW women's locker room, all y'all who for everybody who has made themselves defend the AEW's locker room, you guys are a bunch of jerks. You guys are a bunch of blithering idiots. Beautiful move by Gunther outside of the ring to Sheamus. Rebel, you are as pointless to AEW as Virgil was to the NWO. That's all I got to say. Nice top ropes tope from Sheamus, beautifully done by the BOW World's Heavyweight Champion. But you have nothing to say, Rebel. You come out there and you take your 2 or 3 bumps, and guess what? That's it. Have you even competed? Are you even allowed to compete? Blow kick by Gunther to Sheamus. So Rebel, I don't want to hear nothing come out of your mouth. I don't want to hear nothing. Oh, Sheamus misses the bro kick. But going for the white noise. Sheamus hits the white noise on Gunther. Big chop by Gunther. And now, will Sheamus make it to the ropes? And he does. As we switch gears and get back into this match right here. Reversal. Beautiful net breaker by Sheamus. Both men have been brutalizing each other the whole match so far. Big high knee by Sheamus. Irish rib. Sheamus coming. What a nice, looks like a little slap to the chest right there by Sheamus. Gunther, elbow to the back. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the stream. Make sure you hit that subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you want to support the channel, the link is down at the bottom. Oh, Irish curse backbreaker by Sheamus. And Gunther comes back with a clubbing blow to the back. Another Irish curse backbreaker. And Sheamus, Gunther with a driver down. 2, 3. And the World Heavyweight Champion falls after a slugger of a match for 11 minutes. Gunther picks up the victory over the BOW World Heavyweight Champion. Excellent match that was. The Fire Thunder driver, which we all know Thunder Rosa does that, and the pin, and Gunther comes out successfully in this match. Excellent job by Gunther. Valiant effort by the BOW World Heavyweight Champion. What a match that was. All right, and real quick, before we get to our main event, the High Speed Championship, Finn Balor will defend his title against Red Dragon. That's gonna be fun. That is gonna be a fun match. Wow. Oh man, we can't even put Finn up against that. All right. Well, Red Dragon is gonna have to get another title shot later on, so to speak, I say. But we'll do it this way. We'll take Red Dragon out. We'll sub him out. And let's go. How about that? We'll go Red Dragon versus, we'll go Finn Balor versus Adam Cole for the High Speed Championship. I need to get Adam Cole into these a little bit more. Anyways, we'll get the Tug Meister up in here. We'll get him up in here. Okay. All right, here we go. So right now you see the main event is on the screen right now, but I just want to make my closing statements. In closing, I want to make my closing statements. If you are a wrestler and you have a problem with a podcaster, reach out to that podcaster and express your dislike. Reach out personally to that podcaster and express your dislike. Because it's not everybody's business on what goes on between two people. If you have a problem with me, slide into my DMs and holler at me. Let's talk about this. Let's figure this out. Let's resolve it in the most adult way possible. Okay? If people criticize you, take that as motivation, energy, get better. But don't send don't send everybody after one person for something that they said in their own opinion using their freedom of fucking speech. If you don't like it, go fucking watch somebody else. Because the OTS family nor the OTS bloodline is going to take that. And I will bitch your ass. If you ever pop on one of JD or Jesse's podcasts, I'm onto your ass. That's why in JD's venue, that's why we love people like Thunder Rosa. Because she comes, and we greet her with love. Because we love Thunder Rosa. We love Jade Cargill. We love women's wrestling. We would love for any of you women's wrestlers to show up on JD's podcast and just say hello. We'll welcome you in. We will welcome you in like family. We will welcome you in like family. Go ask Thunder Rosa. Go ask Thunder Rosa, and I promise you, I'll fucking bet you that she'll tell you, oh, those guys are wonderful. Those guys are awesome over there. I dare you. I dare you. I double dog dare you. JD, if you're listening, brother, we love you, man. We always got your back. We know that what you do is speaking the truth. Speaking the truth. We sitting here talking about the AEW women's locker room. JD has criticized the WWE women's locker room multiple times. Have any of them came after her like that? Or after him like that? Any of them. Okay, Alexa Bliss, she's the only one. She is the only one. And the only reason why is because she has fickle ass fans. We're not talking about Lexi Kaufman. We're talking about Alexa Bliss. We are talking about the character. The character that Lexi Kaufman plays. We're not talking about Lexi Kaufman. We're talking about Alexa fucking Bliss. I know, Rick. I know. Some people can't handle criticism. But you know what? They can handle the same type of criticism if it were coming from their coworkers. But let an outsider who watches the sport, who's been watching the sport for 34 plus years, before half of these women were even born. I've been watching wrestling for 34 plus years. I'm 37. I'll be 38 next month. So obviously people who watch wrestling longer than these fucking idiots that's ever been born, they definitely would know what they're talking about. But those are my closing statements on that. Lay off of my boy JD, lay off of my boy Jesse, lay off of people who understands what's going on. If you got a problem with the show, you go fucking yell at Tony Khan. Don't come at JD or Jesse about it. You go get on your boss. We're not going nowhere. OTS is here to stay. And if JD would have shut down his podcast today, I'll be more than happy to pick it up for him and continue the legacy of Off the Script. And those are my thoughts on that. I'm pretty sure we may talk about it later on, but it's Monday. This is WWE. This is for Raw. I'm pretty sure Wednesday, when it comes around, we'll talk about it. And one last thing before we get into this main event. Adam Cole versus Finn Balor for the High Speed Championship. To Jade Cargill and Marina Shafir, Jesus fucking Christ. You ladies better put on a banger. You ladies better put on a match that is a takeover worthy match. You guys got to put on a match that is all out worthy, revolutionary worthy. I better see a Adam Cole versus Kenny Omega type match. I better see a Seth Rollins versus Kenny Omega type finish. Dave Meltzer, his star rating system better break. Better break by Wednesday evening. Y'all come to this defense so hard, it better be worth it. I better see I am personally going to take off work on Wednesday just to watch this match. And just like JD said, he's going to tear that show apart. Come next Sunday, I'm going to demolish it. So it better be good. And that's all I got to say. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining. And we're about to get into this main event. Remember, if you have not subscribed, if you have not, you know what, Rick? We know it is, but Jade Cargill opened her mouth. She opened her mouth and said all of this. All these AEW women, they came out and opened their mouth towards JD in the most hateful way that I've ever seen on social media. So they better back it up. They better back up every single word that they say. They better put on the best match ever. They better be working on it right now. Prove us wrong. Now, of course, if all of this comes out to be, a misunderstanding and stuff, I will personally apologize right here on social media and right here on my channel. I will. But Rick, right now you are 100. As of right now, you are 100% correct. We both know that match is definitely going to TRASH. Is going to be garbage. Prove me wrong. All right, let's get into this last match. We couldn't get Red Dragon in here. Obviously, Red Dragon must be in a different weight division than Finn Balor. So we're going to have this match right here. In Red Dragon's replacement, it is Adam Cole, baby, taking on Finn Balor. The Tugmeister is the official on this one. This is your main event of the stream. Before Monday Night Raw. Adam Cole, Finn Balor, High Speed Championship. Hey, let's do this. I want to thank every single last one of you guys for showing up. I would like to thank all y'all, Rage, Rick, DH. Thank y'all for, hitting the like button and everything, man. Love you guys to pieces. The OTS bloodline, always. TK knows when. I don't know why look. TK don't even put Marina Shafir on Dynamite, but yet she has a TBS championship match on Dynamite. She's been on Elevation and she's been on Dark. What's important on that? I think that's actually on right now, and I don't give a shit. All right, High Speed Championship is on the line. And you know what, Rick? We know, like JD said, TK has his favorites. He has his favorites, which pisses me off about Britt Baker sticking her nose in the business of of JD and Jade. Britt Baker talking about, oh, my camp has been watching you for years. Good. You know who the OTS bloodline is too, don't you? I would challenge. And you could clip this, Rick, and send it to Britt Baker. I would challenge Britt Baker to come to the OTS venue. Don't say nothing. Just come in and enjoy the show. Just listen to the show. She can grab her a beverage. Bring Adam Cole with you. And let's hear, and I want to see what she got to say about the stuff that she says, about the stuff that he says about Monday Night Raw when they're terrible. I promise you, she won't say nothing. Yeah, Charlotte Baker is entitled. TK didn't make it like that. He does have his favorites. Just like when Vince McMahon was running the company, Charlotte was one of his favorites. It's the same thing with Britt Baker as it was with Charlotte Flair, and with the exception of Tony Khan as Vince McMahon.
Give up.
Nice transition by Finn Balor on Adam Cole. Cole tried to bring a chair. Chair wasn't going to play out in this match right here. There's a title on the line. These two are going to put on a 5-star classic, and it's going to be awesome. There's a quick pin and a quick kick out by Finn Balor. But you ladies at AEW, because of people like Tay Conti or Tay Mello, whatever, Nyla Rose, Britt Baker, Jade Cargill, Rebel, because of those 5 right there, and whoever else in the AEW women's locker room decided to chime in on this. Y'all don't put yourself in a rabbit hole, because every match that you women better have, it's got to be good. I'm not saying they have to be bangers or 5-star classic, but they better be at least a 3.5-star or better match. And those are low standards for me, at least. And yes, you're right. It is easy to talk when your boss puts you at the top of the food chain, because you feel like that nobody can touch you, nobody can mess you up or nothing like that. None of that. To me, none of that matters. None of that matters. I don't care if you are a world champion. I will put your ass on the sideline. I will take your social media account away, which most of you wrestlers need. Anyways, I'm getting off key off of this match. This shit has really pissed me off. This shit has pissed me off. Headlock by Finn Balor. Nice reversal by Adam Cole. Adam Cole. Juicy Goroshi to the back of Balor's neck. Irish whip by Adam Cole. Knee to the midsection, and Finn Balor may be in a little bit of trouble here today. Balor goes to the ropes. Sling blade. Into the turnbuckle. Counter, neck breaker in the corner. Nice, beautiful suplex outside of the rope. Adam Cole gets a quick breather. Well deserved. Absolutely. The fact that they know who JD is speaks high volumes. The fact that they know who JD is, not only in AEW, but in WWE as well, thanks to DOWG. Oh, you didn't know? It definitely speaks volume. JD has pull. He has weight to his name. And I'm not saying that JD is going to be, you know, only pro WWE now and stuff like that. I feel like JD is still going to be the same JD. JD is not going to change for no damn body. Because JD knows that we will call him out on it real quick. I'm telling you, JD will be perfect for a head of creative, for talent relations, whether it be in AEW or WWE. They could use somebody like JD. And no, they're not talking about Joe Cronin. They're not talking about Sean's View. They're not talking about Denise. They're not talking about Saw Monster. They're not talking about anybody else who covers these shows. It's only JD. Wait a minute. Big E. What is Big E doing out here in this high-speed championship match? He is getting into the ring. Who is he going after? As Balor and Cole goes back and forth, big high kick. And Big E goes after Adam Cole. And a headlock right there for Finn Balor as Big E is circling around Adam Cole. No double team for Big E. For Adam Cole on Big E and Balor. It's the big ending. The big ending. Big shot by Finn Balor. But Cole tries to get Big E off of him. Double team move by E and Balor. Irish whips it to the corner. Shotgun drop kick. Balor goes to the top. Coup de grace. And there's the pin. 1, 2, and still high speed champion thanks to Big E. My goodness. What a match that was. Interference by Big E helps Balor retain his title. That could be signs that Big E wants a shot at the title, or perhaps he wants a shot at Adam Cole himself. We'll talk about that later on. But wonderful match, wonderful stream. I had to get off my chest again. Like I said, I was in Texas over the weekend, spending time with family, having a blast, having a great time. I mean, hey, that's just what I like to do. And yeah, absolutely, Rick. They do get upset when, you know, you tell them the truth. But it just, I want to say this, Rick. I'm not mad that people get upset when they hear the truth. I'm mad at the fact that if this were their coworker saying this stuff, it'll be a total different energy brought. It would not be this hateful ass energy. It wouldn't be this. When that match was announced, let's say if Soraya would have said something, let's jump promotions. If Deonna Purrazzo would have said something, let's jump another promotion. If Io Shirai would have said something, let's keep jumping these promotions. If Taya Valkyrie would have said something. Do I need to keep jumping promotions? If any of them, even the men, if Orange Cassidy, if Kenny Omega, if the Young Bucks, if Seth Rollins, if Becky Lynch, if the New Day, if it was Guerrillas of Destiny, if it was the Kingdom, if it was Private Party, if it was Low Key, if it was Will Ospreay, if it was Hiroshi Tanahashi, if it was anybody in any other different promotion, would they have the same energy that they gave Jesse and JD yesterday? I don't think so. Wait a minute, what? Jade Cargill went to Twitter, said she was playing a character yesterday. She's covering her tracks at this. Oh my God, I'm finna look at that. Because that's gonna make me, oh. She was playing a character on TV. I mean, a character. I am so not trying to get even more upset than I am today. I promise you. I blocked Jade Cargill. I blocked Jade Cargill. And I unfollowed her. Oh no. I'm not retracting nothing that I said. I'm standing on it. 10 toes down. Feet in the mud. All that. 25 minutes ago, JD just posted it. Oh, now she's playing a character, right? After the overreaction. Exactly. She overreacted. And the damage was done. It was not a character yet. It was not a character yesterday. I quietly did what I had to do in the DMs. And quite honestly, I think I deserve an apology. JD definitely deserves an apology. For every single last one of y'all who came out to JD, y'all need to apologize to that man. He's done absolutely nothing wrong. He said nothing wrong. And Jesse deserves an apology too. And I'm standing on that 1,000%. What did Jade Cargill say? Y'all do know that I am a professional wrestler playing the character, right? So you brought your character outside of the business to somebody who's just doing their job? I'm done, guys. Guys, make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you hit that like. Like I said, if you want to donate, it's down at the bottom. Please feel free. It's not necessary. But I will see you guys tonight on the Monday Night Raw review. We may talk about it in the review. We may not. But you got my opinion in this stream today, guys. Great stream. Great matches. Thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. I will see you guys later on in the OTS venue for Monday Night Raw. And fuck the haters. We are the OTS bloodline. We are the ones, because everybody else is the twos. See you guys later. OTS bloodline out.